Welcome back, everybody. We are here today for another layout tour. We're at Dave Cole's Erie Railroad Bradford branch. Huge layout, fills the entire basement. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So as usual, we're going to start at the end of the layout that makes the most sense, and Dave will walk around and explain things.
Okay, quick break here. I think this will help. What I decided to do is do a quick pause here, obviously, and this is the diagram of Dave's layout. And since it is so big and is so basement filling, and there's a lot of tunnels and hidden trackage and moving around, I really got my exercise doing this video tour. What I decided to do is we're going to go ahead and show you this plan, walk around the layout, so you have a kind of an idea of what you're about to see. So right now, Dave and I are here in Jamestown. That's where we're going to start. This is the main engine terminal area, and it connects back to staging, which is in Dubois, and it also allows the continuous running loop that Dave mentions. So after Jamestown, you get your locomotives, you get on your train, you start moving around the layout, you come through a tunnel, you come out of the tunnel, and you're at the farm scene. Then you continue along through another tunnel, you come out and you're in Kennedy, and you keep cruising along the layout. And then we're going to see all this as we walk around it, of course. You come along the back wall into the large town of Salamanca. Now here in Salamanca, this is where the Bradford branch actually branches off. You go down through Clareton, then you cross into the next room, and you're in Limestone. Still in New York. We're in Limestone, New York. And we come along here, then right about here, right at the end of this curve, is the Pennsylvania-New York state line. You come around the end through a tunnel, and you come into the town of Bradford, Pennsylvania. You go through Bradford, which comes up along the back of Johnsonburg. You come around and you're in Lewis Run, and you continue running, and then you get another loop here, and you come around and you're at Mount Jewett. Then you go through Mount Jewett, and you come along into Johnsonburg with a large paper mill, and you keep moving along. You come along here into Whistletown, you come back around, and again, that's a lot of looping, a lot of tunnels. You come around, and then you're in Thayer. Really pretty cool looking scenes there in Thayer. And you keep moving along, and we come out, and we're in Mill Haven. After Mill Haven, you come into the very large town of Portland. A lot of industry, a lot of switching goes on there. And then after Portland, you move along, and you come into the little sleepy town of Helen. After Helen, you move into the coal town of Toby. And then from Toby, you continue along through some tunnels, through some hidden trackage here, and then you're back in Dubois, which is back in staging. So for an operating session, this is where you would stop. He doesn't do continuous running for op sessions, but he does have the ability, after Dubois, you're right back in Jamestown. So he can run continuous. So that gives you an overview of the layout. And again, it is absolutely massive. And I'm just going to loop around here. You follow it all the way through. You having fun yet? Here we go. We're going all the way around. Woo! We're running pretty fast. Again, I got my exercise going around this layout. It goes from here to there and around and around. Like, man, I think the first time you would operate on this layout, I know I'd be confused as heck because it's so massive. But a lot of fun, really enjoyable. So let's get back to it. Just a quick note, you may notice at some points my sarcoidosis was acting up a wee bit. So if you hear some heavy breathing, yeah, that's me. I apologize. It's just I'm trying to deal with it, get the medication back, get everything stabilized after the brain surgery I had last fall. So just bear with it, please. Okay, so let's get back to the video, get back with Dave, and continue the tour around the layout.
So, Dave, take it away.
Well, again, this is our engine facility in Jamestown, New York, the end of the railroad that I model. You get the engines from here, we go up and pick up trains up here in the staging yard and start the railroad down the line.
Okay. Now, Dave, how long have you had this layout in progress?
Probably 10, 12 years.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I know it's been started. The other rooms have been started a long time ago. But you know, as my daughter moved out, I moved in.
There you go. Not yet, right. As space comes available,
Absolutely.
the layout expands.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, very nice. All right, let me just do a little swing here. We'll get a look.
Okay.
So they come from the engine facility, and then you said they go up here, pick up a train. That's your staging area up there.
That's correct.
And then head out across the layout. All right, so they come around here. All right, and they come over here. Let me just try to move around a little bit here. And it's the Erie Railroad is the main prototype.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the steam line engine facility over here in that area.
Yeah. So same thing. If you're in a steam power, you'll bring it out of here,
Right.
up to the staging yard, get a train, and on your way. All right. Very nice. All right, we're going to pause and relocate so we can continue around the layout. All right, so out of the staging area, once it's got its locomotive, the train will come here.
Yes.
And then we go into a tunnel. And then we will pause and we'll go to the next location. So it goes through here.
Yes.
All right, and we'll do a quick pause and we'll go to the next spot.
Okay.
All right, so we went through the tunnel and we come out here
Comes
at
out
this
through this
scene.
tunnel here, and this is the area we call the farm. It's a very progressive farm. It's got cattle that they're putting on to put to market,
Yep.
but it's a very and they have a lot of ranch hands there.
Nice, right? It's a very nice scene.
And then it will come into another tunnel.
All right, so it goes over to here. Correct, this tunnel right there.
Correct.
Okay, so it runs through that scene. All right. Very nice. And the backdrops are. You said a lot of your backdrops you got from calendars, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, looks nice. That's a nice scene. Okay, on to the next. All right, continues around, comes out the tunnel here,
Yes.
into the scene here.
This is called Randolph. It's the first town that they come to. Randolph, New York.
Randolph, New York. All right, big
And it's
area.
Quite an area. It's mostly houses. We only have a few businesses. We have a team track here,
Yep.
and we have a lumber company and a grain mill.
Okay.
And other than passenger and freight, that's about it. We have a tourist railroad right over here.
Oh, really? Okay. Nice. Now, Dave, you actually have operating sessions with
Yes.
guys come over and you will, operate the train?
Yes.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, when we get through photographing, I'm going to schedule an operating
You are? Okay,
session.
excellent. Good. Good. Okay. Let's move on to the next scene. There's a lot of rooms in this layout, so get a cup of coffee because we'll be doing a lot of video in here. Okay, we're back in the other room, right?
Yes.
And we come out of
That tunnel
this
right
tunnel
there.
right there.
Yes.
Okay, yep.
And it comes around the curves.
And around the curve, yeah, past the upper level above the farm.
Yes.
Yep.
Matter of fact, there's people having a picnic there.
Nice.
Campers. And it comes out, and then the first little community is this one over here. It's called Steenberg. And
Okay.
all there is just a little station. It's the edge of Salamanca.
Oh, okay. All right.
But crossing the bridge,
And what's that bridge over?
that bridge is over the Kinzu Bridge, Kinzu,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Creek.
Yep. Kinzu Creek. All right. Okay.
and underneath the bridge, the high bridge, is the B&O interchange.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This whole area, the whole corner here is called Salamanca. And it is a big town.
Well, I'll say, yeah.
Major.
Yeah.
Well, other than the B&O interchange, it has the co-op, and it has a cold storage, plus the engine house, or plus the passenger station.
Okay, I'm going to pause it real quick.
One of the things you had, the guys are spreading, troweling the cement.
Yeah.
You know, a guy sitting down is also a guy on his knees, troweling the cement.
He's got a scene over there now. I'll get a view. Again, what we'll do, guys, we're going to go around the layout.
Okay.
Dave's explaining it. I'll come back and then get some other, detailed shots.
Okay.
And hopefully Dave runs a train for us. So.
Absolutely.
So here we're in Salamanca, again, the big town area. Very nice. And then the co-op, and then the American Heart. Let me just pan around slowly.
Now you're coming into Clarington.
Okay.
There's almost no difference between Salamanca and Clarington.
Okay.
It's hard to tell where one stops and one starts. But the major thing here is it leaves the Erie, Maine, and goes down the Bradford branch.
How's that over through this tunnel,
Through that tunnel.
over here? Okay, got it. Got it. Okay.
On the other side of the tunnel, you're going down the Bradford branch.
Got it. Okay, so we'll pause and we'll continue down the Bradford branch. Okay, so we continue down the Bradford branch, and I believe we come out
first town
over
we come into
here.
is called Limestone.
Limestone, okay.
It's still in New York, but we're down. Now we're going down the Bradford branch.
Yep.
And we have a big cattle. This is when they have a meat packing plant. This is where the cattle come from.
Okay.
Come to, I should say.
Very extensive. Then we continue down the branch. We're going
Right.
to pan. We might see Bill Schultz from the video. We'll see if he's going to say hi to us or not. He's getting bashful. Okay. Up that way, then around the curve, correct?
Right.
All right. So we're going to pause, go around the curve, and we'll continue along the Bradford branch.
We're coming into Bradford, Pennsylvania.
Yep. We come around the curve here.
Yes.
From the other side.
Matter of fact, just on the other side of this curve is where the state line is.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. So
And
now we're in Pennsylvania.
Bradford, Pennsylvania
Yep.
is a huge oil industry. This is where it comes out of the ground.
Oh, yeah, here it goes. There's the town back there. Keeps jingling on it. All right, continue around here, right?
Yeah, everything that you see right in here is Bradford.
That's Brad. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to have to move the tripod. So let me just quick pause. We'll be right back. All right, continuing Bradford here. Right. This is all still Bradford. Dave?
Yes.
Okay. Pretty extensive. I'll move. We'll get some better views of the industries down there. But then we continue. Are we continuing up top?
Along the wall into
top there.
another tunnel.
Okay. So we're down the line, and we're going to go into this tunnel here and continue on. Let me get a quick shot of the industry here in Bradford, and then we'll continue on.
This is not Bradford now.
Oh, it's not.
It
I'm sorry.
stops right here.
Bradford stops back there. Okay. All right. Well, that's Johnsonburg? Is it right?
Yes.
Johnsonburg. Got it. Okay. All right. Let me get some.
It's on another level.
That's true. That's down. That's down low. Yeah. You're right. Yep.
All the towns are logically placed where they're going to run into it.
Okay.
In other words, they're not all industries that will be associated with that town.
Right.
But like this one is, Johnsonburg's a huge paper mill.
Is it? Okay.
And this
Okay.
is all paper. Everything.
looks like, yeah, that's pretty extensive. So that's all one industry.
Yes. That's
Okay,
one
yeah,
industry.
let me move down and get a view of that. Okay, so I'm gonna come back and show you Johnsonburg, but we're not geographically quite there yet. So we're passing back behind the paper mill
Correct.
into there, and then I believe we come through, right here is the line
Yes.
coming through there, okay. Then we come across, and we are now in Lewis Run.
Lewis Run.
Okay,
And their major industry in Lewis Run is lumber. Logs come in, they go through the lumber mill, and they sell the lumber out.
okay,
Send the lumber out.
wow. Okay, then we continue through Lewis Run, and we're going to continue this way?
Yes.
Okay, let me move the tripod, we'll go over there. All right, so from Lewis Run, we continue on, and now we get to pretty
Kinzu
cool,
Bridge.
the Kinzu Bridge. Yep. Very
Mainstay
famous.
of the Bradford branch.
Okay, yeah, yeah, very nice.
Everybody wants to use the Kinzu Bridge because it cuts many miles off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the Erie made that, can you believe it, with less than 100 men in 90 days.
Really?
Honest to God.
Wow. And then that's the one that got destroyed by the tornado,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And
yeah.
2013, a tornado tore it down.
Wow. But
But
you don't
it
think
was-
of tornadoes in Pennsylvania, but
Yeah.
that's what did it. Yeah. Okay.
It was built in 1882.
Wow. Damn tornadoes.
It was a historical national treasure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right. Yeah.
And still is.
Mm-hmm.
I've been up there and you could just see all the pillars laying there in the ground.
Yeah. Can you still walk out part of the bridge?
Yes.
It is okay.
Yes.
Safe to walk out. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. Okay. Then we continue on, and let me pause, and we'll go to the next town here. All right. So after the Kinzu Viaduct, we continue kind of in the back here, behind these trees, and it continues along the back and pops into another tunnel that is over here. Goes through that tunnel, and then we're going to move to the other side. It goes over here, Dave?
No, it comes right out here.
Oh, it comes out here again. Okay, so it goes through, it comes out here. Let me see if I can raise up a little bit, show a little bit better. All right, so we come along, and where we come from, Dave? Because
We come from this tunnel right here.
okay, over.
Well,
Oh, okay. That tunnel there, and it comes along. Oh, I see, under the signal bridge here.
yes.
Yep. Okay.
Mount Jewett is one of those towns that has a little bit of everything. It has a lumber mill, it has an oil dealership, it has coal for a coal dealership, it has an engine terminal, a junkyard.
Oh, yeah, let me go back. I'm going to pause real quick and go back to the, I don't want to whip the camera around. All right, so also here in Mount Jewett, correct? This is engine terminal?
Well, yeah, it's a engine terminal because I tell you, Mount Jewett is one of those funny towns. The Erie has the right of way through it,
Okay.
but they cannot make any deliveries. The town belongs to the Pennsylvania.
Oh, boy, the big bad Pennsylvania. Okay.
Yes.
All right, all right.
Once a day, a train comes out of St. Mary's,
Oh, okay.
comes up here to Mount Jewett,
Okay.
does all the switching, and then if there's any trains that cars that need to go on in the Erie, they'll
Yeah.
put them out for the Erie to pick up.
Okay.
Because the Erie owns the main line, but
Yep,
the
yep.
Pennsylvania owns the town.
Oh, boy. Is that the way it was?
No.
No, okay. That's the way it is on Dave's layout.
That's the way it is
Got
made.
it. Ah, got it.
And I'll give you the reason why.
Okay.
Tony Coaster,
Uh-huh.
on his first big layout, had a town was run. The main line went through it, but the town and the industries were controlled by another country, another railroad.
Another railroad. Okay. Okay. Yep.
And I said, that's a great idea.
That's a good, yeah, that's some operational interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yep. All right, so we continue along. So we're continuing along here.
Yes.
The Erie, that's the Erie line.
Still the Erie. Erie is the main line.
Yep. Over another bridge and then through that tunnel there on the far side, correct?
Yes. This is called the Drake's Trestle.
Okay.
It crosses this little valley.
All right, let me just pause and we'll move over so we can see it better. All right, so we continue across. Now, what'd you call the
Drake's Trestle.
Drake's Trestle? All right. And we continue through and we are into a tunnel. Right there. All right. Now we're going to continue. I'll pause and let me guess, we're heading back to Johnsonburg?
Now we're going into Johnson.
Got it. Okay, let's go take a look at the paper mill. Okay, so I believe we come out right here?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're in Johnsonburg proper. Okay.
The paper mill employs everybody.
The town works at the paper mill. pretty
Yes.
much. Okay, yeah, yeah.
You can even see back in there, people are taking a break at a picnic table.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And there's some little lady right here. It's in trouble. A cop has stopped her for speeding.
Oh my. Oh boy. I hate when that happens. Yeah.
She's trying to get her license out to show him.
Misbehaving.
Yes.
Okay. To level it. All right.
And paper mills need pulp wood.
Yep.
And they get their pulp wood to the railroad. Comes
Okay.
into here.
Yep.
And this was a big Walther's kit that come out called the paper mill, and it had everything that's associated with the paper mill. It's got a turntable here, or a grinder where they dump the cars automatically.
Okay.
It goes over here to it's distributed. Some goes into storage, some goes right into the paper mill itself.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. It's like so many times on layouts they have, nice buildings, but they're little, tiny industry. This is a real industry here. This is the whole
power plant
scene.
for the paper mill.
Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Their own power plant makes sense. Okay.
And you can see back in that corner there the housing for the employees. The foremans and the
right there.
The
Yep,
people
yep.
of high employment. There's a bus that comes in every day to bring in the employees.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And it comes back to take off the next shift.
Okay. That's convenient.
They send out a lot of things by train, but they send out a lot by truck also.
Truck. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, very nice.
And then we'll go more hidden track, but it goes underneath the salt manufacturing.
Okay. All right.
This area right in here is where they put it into bags or put it into the containers that they have.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Well, we're up in Bradford, we had where the salt is processed to make salt.
Okay. All right. All right. So we go through there. We're going to pause and we'll continue on. All right. So we continue along underneath the Morton Salt facility, correct?
Correct.
Right. And then it comes out right here. This is below the line that we first saw when we were coming along before. It comes along here. Continues up, and there's Mr. Yerkey. Hi, Bob. There's Bob Yerkey. He's our chauffeur for today, so we appreciate that. Okay.
And it runs down the edge of the layout.
Yep.
It goes underneath that bridge.
Okay, let's pop down there quick. All right, so we come along under this bridge, and I'm guessing it goes back on the other side.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is where we get our pulpwood from.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let me we'll pause and go back on the other side. All right. So come along. We go under the bridge we just showed, and it's hidden for a while. So what Dave did was make a little scene here, so you can rest assured your train's still moving. So it continues along there.
And it goes into another tunnel.
Okay. It goes into some more.
We have a lot of tunnels.
Now we're back behind. This isn't Lewis Run, though.
No, this is it's below.
It's below Lewis Run, right? Okay.
It's called this area here is called Thayer, and that's the next town we're going to come into.
Okay, all right. We'll be right back, folks. Stand by. All right, so we continue along. And then we pop out of the tunnel here.
Yes, this
Okay.
is approximately halfway between the Jamestown and the end of the line, which is Dubois.
Okay.
I had originally wanted people to trade engines here. In other words, we're going to have diesels come in, but they were going to go out with steam engines.
Okay.
I couldn't get anybody who wants to run the yard.
Oh, really?
Finally, we just run through it. We'll pick up some cars, but mainly,
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So that's all just the industry's back there.
Right.
And, okay, got it.
it's an engine terminal.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
You get their oil and their sand and
Yep.
okay.
All right. Passenger station.
One thing I like to point out:
Yes.
this is an O scale tower.
Okay. Yeah.
But you know, with just a little bit of imagination.
Yeah. What the heck? Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you can't do it every place, but every now and then you could.
It
Put
doesn't.
one
I
of
mean,
those in.
they could in an industrial area. They could be
Sure.
pretty big floodlights. Yep.
And I just picked this thing up here a couple weeks ago. One of the rural sawmills that Walters puts out,
Okay. Yep.
and so I made a little scene here at the end of this railroad.
Nice. All right. So I assume we continue into this tunnel here.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're going to move on. We'll be right back. All right. So chugging along, we come out of the tunnel right there.
Yes, right here.
Right there. Right there. Okay. Into
Mill Haven.
Mill Haven. Okay.
And here we just have a farmer's co-op and the cattle. We ship cattle from here.
Okay.
We have an oil distributor here, but he has nothing to do with the railroad. His oil comes in by truck.
By truck. Okay.
Railroad doesn't control everything.
Right. Right. We like to think it does, but
I know.
it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah.
And it runs into another tunnel back in here.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see it. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. We'll continue on. Okay. So continuing on, we pop out here, and we're in Portland. Very, very large town here.
And I'm a very religious person.
Okay.
I like to put churches in my towns.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
And so you can see there on the upper level, there's a church.
Yep. There you go. Yeah.
And you have to be realistically how people get up there. There's a ramp here, and there's also a bridge over there.
Makes sense. All right. Yep.
And we also have a fire scene up there. A house is on fire.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. 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 We'll come back and get a close-up
Okay.
view of that. Yeah. And it's nice. All right. So we continue through here. Quite a bit of industry it looks like here in the town.
This is the interchange for the Pennsylvania.
Ah, the evil Pennsylvania that
Yes.
takes over the other. Okay. Yeah.
Now, all they have is interchange. They don't control it like the other town.
Okay. Okay.
But Portland also extends all the way down through here.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. We'll continue down there and get a view of that quick. Excuse me. All right. More of Portland here on the lower level. More industries up here. I can see why they have their own switch engine.
Yes,
See a lot of work back here.
there's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you know, I had ordered from the hobby store some more tractors. You know, like this guy right here, he's getting ready to load tractors on this flat car. And they haven't come yet.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's tough nowadays. Things are getting delayed and
yeah.
hard to come in. Yeah. So he's got tractors over here.
Okay, you can pretty much stay right there. It goes
Okay.
in this tunnel, and it comes out that tunnel right over there.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we go in here
Yes.
and we come out. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Right here.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
This town is called Helen.
Okay.
It's a sleepy little town. There's not much industry. There's a team track right here. There's a feed mill,
Okay. Yeah.
and there's a coal distributor, or gravel.
Yep. Yep.
And that's about
I
it.
see church in the background there.
Yes.
The Helen Church. All right, nice, nice.
But there's also a bar, too.
Well, yeah, okay. You got both types, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Nice. All right. So we continue this way, correct?
Yes. Now we're going to
Okay.
go back that way.
Okay. We'll be right back. All right. So after Helen, we come along behind the backdrop here.
Yes.
Coming
We
along
come
here.
into a town called Toby.
Toby. Nice.
And this is major coal.
Okay.
The
Yep.
town is built around coal mines.
Coal. Got it. Yep.
And you can see the cabins up there for the employees.
Yep. Yep. Those are the typical
They have-
miners' homes. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And they have a company store. Toby Mine Company Store. And they
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
everything through there.
Okay.
Sometimes it's outrageous prices. And they have a terminal right here. Right here with a turntable.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll come back here and take a gander at the little engine terminal there. Looks like a coal mine over here on the right.
Yes. They have actually two coal mines. The town is called Toby,
Yep.
but they have Degas Mine is also located
Okay.
there.
All right. That's right there. Yep. The Degas mine. Is that called the Toby mine there in the back? Or
It's probably the Degas Mine.
it is okay.
That's how
okay.
they get-
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So we continue along here. Let me swing around. Let me just pop down on the.
You swing on.
Yeah.
There's a major industry over there in the corner.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's that, Dave?
That's the Anchor Cargo and Distributing Company.
Okay.
They make, I don't have any idea what they make.
Looks cool though. Looks good. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
one of those backdrops as I ran
Yeah.
across.
Yeah. Yeah.
I needed a place to put it.
Right.
But they have their own switching engine.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's more, the town is more antique. If the cars are in the 40s and 50s.
Yep.
There's a gas station there. It's got the pumps that are on gravity fed.
The older pumps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 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 All right. So we're continuing along here in the back.
Yes,
Right.
all the
Yeah.
way around the back. Cross the creek here,
Yeah.
which is, I used to know that. I can't even read it.
Oh. Yeah. I can't. It crosses the creek.
Yes.
Crosses the creek. All right.
And it goes down around here and it goes into another tunnel.
Okay. All right. We're going to continue following the line here. All right. So the line continues here
Yes.
into that tunnel. Goes around, and then we come out underneath the bridge here.
Correct.
Okay, we're running in the back. Now, is that, you call it Mill Haven, or is that just
No, it's
behind
just
Mill Haven?
Behind Mill Haven.
Behind
it's
it,
not
got it.
actually part of Mill Haven.
Okay, all right.
But I didn't need another tunnel.
Yeah, okay, I see. So we go along, then we go into here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. On to the next stop.
It's a continuous running. We can have continuous running,
Okay, so we're
but
coming
when
to
I have operating sessions, we do not use this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it starts here and ends here, but we don't continue on with continuous running.
Okay.
And it's the same thing right over here. This town, this is called Dubois.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Then we continue on through here, correct?
Right.
Okay.
That's what makes it continuous running.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. All right. So here, where we just showed you the kind of the staging area, it continues here for the continuous running, and basically we're back in
Jamestown.
at the start, where we started at the engine terminal.
Yes.
So that allows the continuous running of the. Okay. Got it. All right. So that is it, man. That's a big layout.
Thank you.
That is very big. I'm glad you were showing me around because I would not have been able to trace everything. So what we'll do now, I think Dave's going to be kind enough and run a train around a little bit. Yep. So we'll get some. I'll go back and get some more detailed shots of some of the cool areas, some very nice scenes on this layout, and we'll see the train running. So stay tuned. All right. So Dave's bringing the New York Central Sea Liners up to get a train here in Jamestown. Away we go. Okay. He snuck up on me. Oh, I got, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Nice.
you.